Hey everyone, just a quick one today. I found something yesterday that really resonated with me, and it made so much sense because it was pertinent to me and the journey that I've gone through within myself over the many, many years. And it was coming to the realization of feeling unworthy, that lack of self-worth. Not that I am worth less, but to the point where I had, self-esteem issues, but also what really underpinned all of this stuff was this lack of worthiness. And also, if we're not feeling worthy of self, worthy of others, we don't allow ourselves to receive everything that we want in life. Okay, and what we do then is we settle for second best. We compromise ourselves. We get caught up in pleasing others and we become people pleasers. So what I found yesterday was around self-worth, and the way that it was delivered was just so enlightening for me, and I've already shared it with a couple of people that I've spoken to, and it's been, I guess in a sense, a weight lifted off their shoulders, because what it does is it offers us context to the content that's constantly sitting within our minds and our dialogues and our story as well. So what I found yesterday was that the majority of our self-worth issues, or the lack of self-worth, comes from the wanting to create happiness within others, but not being able to deliver that. Okay, so at some point we've wanted to please others, we've wanted to create happiness in others, we've wanted to make someone else's life happier, but ultimately what we did never really created that for them. And they certainly also let us know. So you're a disappointment to me. Nothing you can do will change things. And so, you're a failure. I'm a failure. I can't believe you've done that. And then this handballing of guilt to you, to me, and then you and I then taking it on. Okay, so the idea here is, and it's related to the righting reflex, which I've spoken about. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Rupture and repair. So all of those three concepts there are also related to this. That I cannot be the vehicle for someone else's happiness. I am the vehicle for my own happiness, and I am the one who can find that. But I'm also the one who can not allow myself to experience it. I can create acts and do behaviours that may, in a sense, create happiness in others, but I am not the vehicle of other people's happiness. You are the vehicle to your own happiness. Others are their own vehicle to their own happiness. So it's not our responsibility to make other people happy. What it is our responsibility is to make ourselves happy within ourselves, to find fulfillment, to find peace, to find calm within ourselves. It's unfair of me to ask you to make me happy. It's unfair of me to ask you to take away my pain, to repair my ruptures. That's unfair. And it's also unfair for you to ask me of that, because then your happiness, your repair, your calm, whatever emotion that you want to experience is external to yourself. Now that's disempowering, and you're also giving your power to others. Now when they don't meet your requirements, then you then get upset, you get disappointed, you get pissed off, you get the shits with them, whatever it is. And then sometimes you then let them know. And that's the thing called blame. So remember, with blame is not being able to sit with my own discomfort, so I need to then handball it to you. And then I can go, this is your fault that I'm not happy. This is your fault that I'm feeling this way. And see, when we do that, we then externalise and we give ourselves away. And that's not what this is about. I love to work with people from an empowering nature, and as I love to empower myself. And whenever I notice that I am blaming others, I keep myself in check and go, whoa, hang on, Maurice. self-responsibility, accountability, ownership. I am my own vehicle of my own happiness. Now that also leads to a thing called attachment. So secure attachment with self. So if you're interested in attachment, look at attachment theory. And this is all created within the first 3 years of our lives. The imprinting stage of our lives is the first 7 to 10 years. So a lot of these scripts, a lot of these beliefs that we have were actually given to us by our caregivers, our parents, the people that we surrounded ourselves with in the very young ages of our life, in the developmental stages of our life. That doesn't mean that those scripts, those stories are truth. It's just mean they were given to us, and most of them are given to us from a safety perspective. And no wonder we get caught up in trying to make other people happy, because there's that concept, and it comes from an evolutionary psychology perspective, of connection. I need to be connected to others, safety in numbers. It's very much, in a sense, a fear-based value connection. I like to look at and tweak that and think of it from a perspective of, think about union. I want to be in union with somebody. It's a very different space than connection, okay? Connection from a safety level, I want to connect with people, that's fine, but think of it from a deeper level, a really finer vibration, a really finer energy there is about being in union. And not only being in union with others, but being in union with self, being in union with source, being in union with life, and then I can then be in union with others. So if you are suffering from self-worth issues, it is more about that you believe that you should be the vehicle of happiness for others, and at some point you've let somebody down and they've let you know, and now you're beating yourself up because I'm not worthy, because I can't make other people happy, when in actual fact you just need to make yourself happy. You are the vehicle for your own happiness, you are the vehicle for your own enlightenment, you are the vehicle for your own repair. And when we start to realise that this is being selfish in a way that is good for all, all right? It's not being from a selfish, from a maleficent perspective, or taking away from others. This is being selfish in a good way. You need to fill your cup to overflowing and feel and feed from your saucer rather than your cup, okay? Hope that made sense, but it was just really quite enlightening for me. I've shared it with a couple of other people. That's why I wanted to share it with you today. All right, thank you. See ya.